Now we are doing type 5 type of train problems. Alright, so here what we are looking at is that two trains are moving in the same direction. Okay, so when two trains are moving in the same direction, remember they can ask you find the distance, find the time, but the key point is they're moving in the same direction. Look at the example. Two trains start from the same station. The first train starts and moves with a speed of 35 km per hour. Another train starts from the same station, moves in a parallel track in the same direction after 2 hours. If the speed of the second train is 49, find what distance the second train overtakes the first one. So here, see, this is the first train and this is moving with a speed of 35 km per hour. Right? So let's call this as train 1. Now we have the second train. This is the second train. This is moving at 49 km per hour. Second train. Correct? Now, both of them are traveling in the same direction. That means they have to cover or they have to meet at one particular point. So you can say that this is the point where they're meeting since they're moving in the same direction. Right? And the next key point is the second one is going to travel after 2 hours. Right? That means here what we can say is that the distance covered by the first train and the distance covered by the second train, it should be the same. Because if one is overtaking, one has to cover the distance, correct? So what is the formula for distance? We have the distance is equal to speed into time, right? Now, what is the distance traveled by the first train? Say 35 into T1, assume. Same thing for the second one will be 49 into T2, correct? So 35 T1 and 49 T2, they are the same. 35 T1 is equal to 49 T2, right? Now, since these two are the same, now what do we know? One train is going slower, another train is going faster. So the time covered by the faster train will be lesser. Now think about it. The faster you move, lesser time you take. So 35 km per hour train should take more time. Make sense? So 35 into T plus 2 is equal to 49 into T. Now you might be thinking, how are we getting that plus 2? It's because of this 2 hours time difference, right? So 35T plus 7T is equal to 49T, right? So what do we get? 7T is equal to 49 minus 35. So 49T minus 35T. So 7T is equal to 14T. T is equal to 5. So what do we get? We got T as 5. Isn't it? So when you have T as 5, so what are you going to do? Substitute the value. So if you substitute, D is equal to 49T, correct? So we get 49 into 5, which is 245 kilometer. So distance is going to be 245 kilometer. Fair enough? So this is how you need to solve the problem when two trains are moving in the same direction.